game testing.
Video games are more than just mindless entertainment designed to appeal to the primitive needs of adolescents and Paul and Phil.
Today, playing video games is on-the-job training.
Game testers have helped make 34-year-old Brian Fargo a multi-millionaire, and many of the testers are on their way to their own fortunes.
A good game tester can have a very strong impact on the game itself, because, you know, game testing, or QA, is the last line before we hit the consumer. So that last part could take a product that was going to sell $50,000 and make it sell $200,000. So you're talking millions of dollars at stake.
It takes a strange breed to be successful. Testers who want to move up need to sit still for thousands of hours on each game, looking for technical and game-playing flaws.
I wanted to become an accountant before a tester, and that's not fun. I can deal with numbers every day. I don't have a problem with it, but I don't enjoy it. There are some people who do, and I'm knocking them down. I'm not saying they're boring, sort of.
Yeah, give him some!
I was going to school, and I was also throwing some weekend parties, you know, some stuff out of the rave scene. So I kind of gave that up. I thought that I would probably still be able to do that when I became a game tester, but it sort of ate my life.
What I love about game testing is the games, and what I hate about game testing is also the games. We test the game over and over and over, and you know it frontwards, backwards, sideways, and it becomes like getting up and brushing your teeth in the morning. It just becomes a habit, it becomes routine.
Well, my living habits involve me waking up at about 9 a.m. or so and coming into work and leaving at about, as a game tester, leaving at about 2, 3 a.m. My eating habits were whatever the company bought for me. They usually bought us food just so we didn't leave. This floor is starting to look mighty comfortable.
The best game testers need 3 weapons: an analytical mind, a programming or art background, and hundreds of thousands of hours at the joystick.
To be a game tester and have a social life, they don't mix that well. I had a girlfriend, and because I started loving the games, that social life went away. So that's all I had. Just junk food, games, and that's it.
After months and months of testing a game, the really intense testing begins. It's called finaling. The game testers are pitted against the game's producer and the other game testers, out to break the game one last time.
The last 3-4 days of testing a product are like seeing it for the first time. We take the last, final, supposedly bug-free, perfect, ready-to-ship version of the game, and we'll play it front to back, all skill modes, all difficulty levels, all scenarios and possibilities. It's really a marathon to get it out.
For a game tester, that last unfound bug in a game or a game improvement can be the first step out of testing and into their own office. Ex-tester Feargus Urquhart now manages a division at Interplay.
Game testers making $7, $8 an hour, all the way up to some of the game companies pay producers $120,000, $130,000 per year. It's a lot like the movies in some regard, in which if you have a hit title, you're really marketable, and that's when the larger money comes. To a lot of us, it's such a passion, and it's so important to us, and it drives what we think from the minute we wake up to the minute we go to sleep. That a lot of what we do is just people look at us like we're from planet Mars.
Every serious gamer loves a new joystick, and with all the 3D games out there, you need a joystick that can move in every direction.
Yeah, this is Space Orb 360. It's a 3D controller that gives you unlimited movement that you just don't get from regular joysticks and keyboards.
It's from Space Tech IMC, and the real secret is the power sensor ball, which allows you to make 360-degree moves.
Yeah, the Space Orb is already supported by major 3D games like Quake and Duke Nukem, like I'm playing here, and it's really very natural. I picked it up real quick.
And it lists for under $100.
Yeah.